Here are my Premier League predictions for game week 13, starting with Brentford against Burnley, because there is no 12:30 kick-off, no Friday night either, so we go straight to 3 p.m. Saturday game. So Brentford-Burnley is tough to predict. I think Brentford are a good side under Keith Andrews. I think Burnley, they could do with, in a game like this, getting something from the game. I don't think they get it though. I back Brentford to win 3-1. I think Burnley, although they won't get many results, I think they're going to be in games and competitive, a bit like Luton were, if you remember, maybe even a little bit more competitive than they were. Sunderland against Bournemouth. Sunderland have a very good kind of form at home, and although they looked a bit lost almost against Fulham, they were certainly outplayed in the game, and maybe they're just playing for the draw. I think they're going to get a different animal at home, and I think they'll be able to get at least a draw. We're going to go with 2-2 on that one. Man City then against Leeds. There's a lot of pressure on Daniel Farke. At Norwich City, he of course had that famous win against Man City, but it was at home at Carrow Road. I can only see a Man City winning this one. Chalk and cheese between the two sides. But I think Leeds will hold their own. I'm going to go with 3-2 to Manchester City. It may surprise some people a little bit. And 5:30 game is between Everton and Newcastle. This one is interesting. I actually back Everton to get the win and go with 2-0 Everton, which may ruffle a few feathers. Again, the Newcastle conversations. But anyhow, Newcastle beating City with shoes, been losing to Marseille in the manner they did because they're winning the game, and to lose to Everton will just add a little bit of, again, outside noise that's unnecessary for them. Tottenham against Fulham, my club involved in Tottenham. Tough one, really. I think Fulham are a good side, and actually, if I'm being honest with you, I think Fulham can go there and get a draw. I think Tottenham showed promising signs against PSG, but put a lot into it. I just think that Tottenham's home form continues to be an issue, as does Fulham's away form. Something's got to give. I'll go with the draw 1-1 for me in that one. Maybe just about Spurs edge it. I'll stick with 1-1. Then on to Sunday, then we go to Sunday lunchtime, Crystal Palace against Manchester United. That should be a very, very good game. And I back Crystal Palace to get the result. I think United are going to crumble and go with 4-1 Crystal Palace. I think Mateta and the likes of him anyway, it will be on fire. West Ham then against Liverpool to continue on Sunday. Liverpool really need a result. Will they get it? I don't think so. 1-0 West Ham will slot even be in the job by then, by this time of recording. It even gets to you. Villa then against Wolves, of course, that being a derby. All these games 2:05, funny times. Which way is West One going to go? I actually think Wolves are going to get a surprise draw. I'm going to go with 2-2. Nottingham Forest then against Brighton. This one is interesting. Forest under Sean Dyche, with Brighton look a very good side. I think Brighton probably get a draw. Going to go 1-1. Frustrate both maybe. And lastly, Chelsea versus Arsenal to complete game week 13. This one is very hard to call. But I think Chelsea will be able to get a draw. I think it'll be a crazy game. And I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. Those are my Premier League predictions for game week 13.